What's up, everybody? What a great night, right? For my team, we came in there, we trained hard together, me and Canelo, and we did what we do in the gym. I mean, I didn't really expect anything else than that. I know I was getting a lot of slack, and people were saying that, maybe I was too cautious. I didn't want to take this fight, and I was scared of the power, or I wasn't ready. I think I proved that, that wasn't the case this fight. I've been working with a lot of things with Eddie, and I showcased that. I know it was only one round, but I definitely, if it would have settled in, I promised you guys would have seen the improvements, but it didn't get the chance to do it. But I just want to thank God, thank you, Jesus, for, getting me through this. Thank you to my team, my dad, thank you to Lupe, my advisor, thank you to Golden Boy, Oscar, my guy Bernard, always giving me motivation. Every time I talk to him, it's like, man, I know I'm gonna get something. So, and I just want to thank, Robert Diaz, everybody part of the whole show, The Zone. This is just a dream come true for me. I never really thought, coming from Victorville, I had to train in a garage because we didn't have no money for gym membership. I started making videos on Instagram, me just all flashy and, climbing up the amateur ranks, I was on top of there, but like nobody ever gave me my credit even back then. They looked at me and said, this kid looks a certain way. He'll never become a champion. He'll never be able to do it in the pros. And I always just had that passion inside me and that will to prove everybody wrong. But, thank you, God. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you. Any questions? Yeah, I mean, I wanted to showcase what I've been working on in the gym, but he came at me like Marvin Hagler, versus Tommy Hearns. He was right on me. I'm like, man, can I just settle down and throw my jab? But he wasn't letting me. He was coming in with his head, throwing the big overhand, trying to knock me out. So I was like, all right, I was like, Dad, if he comes at me like that, I'm gonna just start throwing my shots. And I brought it out. Ryan.
Hello? Ryan, you mentioned earlier, I think in your post-fight interview, about places where you can hurt someone when you punch them. I noticed that you were going around your opponent's guard tonight, hitting him around his ears, and finally on his temple when you KO'd him. Was this something you planned or you've been working on, or it's just what presented itself tonight?
I just watched great fighters, back in the past, where they hit the fighters, and then I learned, watching Sugar Ray Robinson, watching all the great fighters, how they punch with that looping left hook, or they punch with that hard overhand right, You often see them catch them behind the ear, or right on the chin, and that's what I started thinking, all right, let me just, because I know I have that punching ability, I just got to place them where you can knock somebody out. And then you don't really got to hit that hard, you just hit them right here, right in the temple, or right in the chin. And they're gonna go down.
Ryan, back here. First of all, congratulations. First of all, congratulations on the victory. Not sure if you were aware, somebody was here kind of scouting Devin Haney. With you winning the WBC silver title, obviously he was just elevated to champ with Loma franchise, but I asked him and he said that that's a fight that he wants, and he says, why wait? Make it happen. Do you think that that's a fight that should happen within the next year in 2020, or do you think that waiting to maximize the finances is a better idea with that fight?
It's not about the maximizing, the money or the pay. It's just, I'm moving at my pace. Whatever Devin, wants, he's gonna say that, but in reality, it's not gonna happen, by 2020. It's more possible to happen in 2021. It's just, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna, paint a picture for you guys to be like, oh, we're gonna fight next year, and then it doesn't happen. That's why I stopped calling out names, because, it's just not realistic.
From your experience, Ryan, what advice would you give those kids? From your experience, what advice would you give to those kids who want to reach their dreams, but have faced doubt along the way?
my main thing I want to let all those kids know is that you follow your heart, your instincts. You know, whatever somebody's saying to you, you know, that's when you know you're doing something well. When people are trying to bring you down, trying to hurt your soul, you know, I'm not gonna lie. All the hate I was getting, it was hurting me because like I love this sport so much that I'm so emotional. I'm emotionally involved into the sport. So when I hear somebody from the media say, "Oh, I'm not that good. I can't be Duno," like it literally hurts. Like literally, I'm like thinking about it. But then I think to myself, like I got here by just believing in myself. So to the kids, wherever you come from, believe in yourself and train, work your ass off, and it will pay off. Good job. We're good.
Ryan, what do you feel should be next? You know, heading into 2020, is the title fight still not quite? You know, in 2020, you know, what do you think should be next?
Well, I had like a little plan, you know, just my own thoughts. I wanted to fight Linares next, and then I wanted to fight Luke Campbell. Those are the fights realistically that I want. So that was basically that's my plan. I said I wanted to fight Avery Sparrow, then fight Duno here, then fight Linares, and then fight Luke Campbell. I didn't change. I haven't changed anything. It's just what it is.
Why is it important to go at your own speed, not
Because you'll never get ahead if you're always looking at the next racer on the side of you. You got to worry about yourself. You know, you're gonna just slow down if you keep looking to the left or the right. You got to worry about yourself. Don't hate, and just work hard. That's it. Yeah.
Make sure you guys click and subscribe right here. And remember, it's fight night, bitches!